morning, everyone. It is the 17th of October 2023, and I had to do this. I have to talk about Israel again, but it's information has been coming out about Hamas using American-made weapons. Where do they get them? Now, who left billions of dollars of equipment and weapons in Afghanistan when they withdrew from their country? Oh, it was America. Now, people say Biden left all those weapons behind and he botched the withdrawal. No, he didn't. The people who are really running the country did that. Biden's just a figurehead. They give him speeches or words to say and hope to God he gets it right. But every speech that he makes, he does it right. No way. There are people controlling the situation, and that they knew Hamas was going to attack Israel. They knew it. All that Hamas needed was the weapons. And what had happened? Those weapons were provided by them because they left them in Afghanistan and they were shipped over. So this war under Biden's watch happened at this time because of the weapons that were left in the Afghanistan withdrawal. If they'd taken all of those weapons away with them when they did that withdrawal, this war would not be happening. It just wouldn't. So this is America's fault. The people behind the president. The deep state. The military-industrial complex. This war is just huge dollar signs for them in weapons contracts. My God. This planet is going to hell, and it's the fault of a few well-positioned people influencing the way things are happening on this planet, and it's scary to think that. Presidents and prime ministers don't run a country, except for maybe when you got somebody like Donald Trump in the White House, who asks the questions, digs for that dirt, wants to find out why things are happening. Yeah, that's the kind of guy you want in office. Now, there was the last president who tried to exert that sort of control over the industrial complex. They murdered. The CIA took him out. Anyone hear of John F. Kennedy? Exactly. So when Trump gets in, I reckon they're going to kill him. I seriously think they're going to kill him. And democracy and civilization is going to go to hell. World War III. We are in the midst of it. I thank God that my family and I are in New Zealand. We are a long way away from the conflict. It will affect us, no doubt about it, because of international trade, and things are going to start to run out over here. And it's the nuclear conflict that's coming. And anyone who doesn't think nuclear bombs aren't going to be used, you're deluding yourself. When Hezbollah starts targeting the nuclear power plants in Israel, the amount of people that are going to die because of that radiation, even after the war is finished, thousands and thousands of people are going to be dying because of that radiation. That's scary. And that radiation will reach New Zealand. Just as the radiation from that Fukushima nuclear power plant in Japan. Nuclear particles reach New Zealand coastline in the ocean because of the ocean currents, the circulatory currents that go around the planet. They had that special satellite imaging that can look at irradiated particles, and off the coast of New Zealand, there it is. So that radiation from those destroyed nuclear power plants in Israel will reach everyone. And you have to be 10 ways crazy to take those nuclear power plants out. And it's a sad thing to think about, but I think they are that crazy over there. They really are. I mean, anybody who could machine gun children and kill babies and chop their heads off, they're just not playing with a full deck, as they say. They are insane. Oh well. Let's see what happens, eh? When that ground assault happens on the Gaza Strip, all of those fighters underground in those tunnels, they're going to have to be gotten out of there. But it's the hardest thing in the world to put troops into dark tunnels that they're unfamiliar with. Those fighters know every twist and turn of those things. So the best way, I think, to deal with those underground terrorists is to bring in tanker trucks of CO2, carbon dioxide gas, and pump it into those tunnels. Because it's a painless death. I've worked in a steel mill plant, and we have CO2 badges. And if it changes colour, you got to get out of there. Because the way you die with CO2 is that you just collapse on the spot where you are, you fall asleep, and you die. It's painless. CO2 gas, you can't smell it, you can't see it. But when you're sitting in amongst it, your body's just not taking in any oxygen. No matter how much you breathe in, there's just no oxygen there. And so your brain just quietly switches off. And you collapse on the spot where you are and you die. It's a painless death. You don't even know it's happening. It's the most humane way to kill those terrorists. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve a humane death. But it's the easiest way, the safest way to safeguard Israeli troops. So if you're looking at this, get yourself tankers filled with CO2 gas and pump it into those tunnels and kill all of those terrorist fighters underground. Then you can use those tunnels to infiltrate safely into behind enemy lines. Yeah, so that's my advice to the Israeli government, the military. If you happen to watch this, yeah, get that done, and you save a lot of money on weapons. You don't have to buy any more. You don't have to buy any more bullets. Take out a lot of them without firing a shot. Okay, well, that's it for me today. It's going to be a really easy day today. And I've got the last sad thing to comment on. I'm getting hay fever this season. It's just started. And I didn't get it last summer because of COVID. I got COVID. You know how it stuffs up your sinuses? Well, that's what it did to me, and I didn't get hay fever last summer at all. And I get it bad. And I think my body's healed itself now, and I'm starting to, not as bad as I usually get it, but it's starting. So here's hoping I get COVID again. So it screws up my sinuses again, and the hay fever goes away. And that's all good. Oh well, that's the last thought from me today. I hope you and your family are safe wherever you are and whatever you're doing. And I will catch you on the next one. See ya.